Hi, my name is Barry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the importance of having meaning in life. Having meaning enables you to thrive. And another synonym for having meaning is having a purpose, leading a purposeful existence. Now, this is extremely crucial because a clinical diagnosis of so many elderly people is that they die because of a failure to thrive. In other words, they have no real meaning to their life anymore. And they lose their sense of vitality, their prana or chi or whatever you wish to call it, starts diminishing. In other words, their life force starts diminishing. They don't eat well, they don't sleep well, or they sleep too much. There isn't a sense of, why am I still around? So their life energy fades. Many of the elderly die not of disease necessarily, but because they don't see any reason to continue to live. So let's talk about the flip side, why so many people continue to live well up into their 80s, 90s, and some even into their lower hundreds. And this is for people who have meaning for their life. And the more meaning their life has, the more energy they draw upon because they have a sense, oh, there's so much I still want to do. I love it. It's so important to me. I don't want to die. I want to keep living. I want to keep doing this. And this is having purpose. And when you have meaning, you thrive. Thriving means your energy flows, you have a good appetite, you sleep well, you have vigor, vitality. And yeah, of course, it has to do with environment and diet, but a large part really has to do with your own interior world. For example, I love what I do, and I'm going to continue to do it for quite some time. And because of that, I thrive on life. So it's very important for everyone to find what is their meaning, what is their purpose, regardless of the age. Because when you don't have meaning, regardless, you could be in your teens, your 20s, you can sink into a sense of lethargy, depression, apathy, which are different definitions for a lack of energy. And yet you can be in your upper 90s, lower hundreds. And if you have something that's really important to you, that you wake up in the morning and put your energy towards, oh, why on earth would you want to lose energy? You have so much to do. You enjoy it so much. You hear some people who are 104, 105, 106 saying, I don't want to die. I have so much more I want to do. And you hear people in their early 20s saying, what's the point? I just go to work, come home, eat, watch TV, go to sleep. What's the point in being alive? These people are not thriving. So how do you go about finding meaning in your life? Well, ask yourself, okay, what do I really enjoy? What things bring me great pleasure? What things get my juices flowing? And I'm not talking sexually. Though, for a time, that also works. But what is it that's important to you? So you have to really take a look at yourself and see, okay, almost everybody has some sort of interest in life. They may consider it trivial or insignificant, but it's not. Some people love to knit or crochet. Some people like to do leather work. Some people like to write. Some people enjoy walking, and they so much look forward to having their walk of the day, regardless of the weather. There's all kinds of things. I mean, it's as diverse as there are people in the world. And yet, each of these, whether they're considered significant or not by the world at large, are significant to you. And as such, that's really important. Because if you look forward to it, if you put energy into it, then there's an expression, okay, if you have something to do in life, you have a meaning in life, it keeps you young. It does. It really does, because if you want to continue to live and to do well, and you have all this energy flowing, you breathe in oxygen, you tend to eat well because you want to take care of yourself, because you want to make sure you're around to continue to do the things that are important to you, you do continue to age well. You don't have all these debilitating ailments. So many people develop chronic illnesses starting in their 50s. Of course, a lot of that is diet related, but it also has to do with the loss of purpose. By then, they've been on their job or similar field for a few decades. Usually, they get tired of it. It doesn't stimulate them anymore. It's just a paycheck. And then they come home, and what do? They watch TV, they eat a meal, they talk on the phone. Maybe they go out occasionally, go out to eat, see a movie, go to a show. But it's not really coming from within. It's something you experience from the outside. And whatever you experience from the outside is not going to keep you young. It's not going to keep you vital. It has to come from within. You have to have your own drive, your own purpose. So you sit quietly and ask yourself, what am I interested in? What is my pleasure? What brings me joy? And yeah, some of the things that you really enjoy may not necessarily be practical. If you're 50 and you really enjoyed skydiving when you were in your early 20s, that may not be practical for you. It may be, but it may not be. But what is it about skydiving that interests you? Is it the rush of exhilaration? Is it the planning? Is it facing challenges? Once you've isolated what aspect it is that you really like and that you find exciting and thrilling, find a substitute within your life that achieves the same feeling. All of this is about feeling and stimulating emotions that get your energy going in life. It's not about thoughts. Thoughts, yeah, they can be a precursor to action, but thoughts in and of themselves, unless what you really enjoy is sitting and thinking, which, you can be a philosopher. But for most people, it's doing. Whether it's doing externally or doing it internally, but it's the act of doing. And the reason the act of doing is important is because it stimulates emotions and feelings. And thoughts alone do not get your body's energy flowing, for the most part. Unless you're thinking of something that you will be doing later, like writing or creating something. So the conceptualization stage can be very thrilling. But again, that's precursor to doing. And the doing is great, but it's the feelings that you get when you're doing that are really important. So this sort of sums up my sense of why it's so important to have vitality, meaning, and purpose in life. Okay, so thanks for listening to this little talk. My name is Barry Naroff. I'm a professional channeler. I have a webpage where you can read up more about me under Birthright Therapy. If you want to write me, if you have questions, you want to make an appointment, you can reach me at barry@birthrighttherapy.com. If you have comments about this video, feel free to write in the comment section. And if you like what you hear, please do subscribe. And if you want to be notified when the new videos come out, just click the little button next to it, and it looks like a little bell, and you'll be notified when the videos come out in the future. Okay, and I try to do it every day, though sometimes I'm a little late in posting. All right, thanks a lot, and until the next time, goodbye.